Nigerian soldiers ignore Tinubu's warning as they declare coup in Niger Republic. Hello everyone, welcome to newsspottv. President Bazoum had been in detention since the early hours of Wednesday when the soldiers first attempted the coup. Nigerian soldiers have successfully carried out a coup and taken over power from President Mohamed Bazoum on Thursday morning. This comes even after a warning was issued on Wednesday by the chairman of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, Bola Tinubu. President Bazoum has been in detention since the early hours of Wednesday when the soldiers first attempted the coup. It was gathered that the soldiers announced the coup in a televised broadcast in the early hours of Thursday. About 10 senior officers led by Colonel Major Amadou Abdurrahmane said during the broadcast that the National Council of State Guard of the nation had decided to put an end to the regime you're familiar with. According to them, the development followed deteriorating security situation in Niger, as well as bad social and economic management by the government. We reaffirm our support to all commitments undertaken by Niger, the soldiers said. ECOWAS, through a statement by its chairman, Tinubu, condemned the earlier attempt, warning that the regional body as well as the global community would not condone disruption of constitutional order within the sub-region. So let's take some comments. Somebody said, our life needs something value, not bad and bad. What we are expecting in Nigeria is different than what I'm not getting this. Somebody else said, lovely. Our mumu don't expire for Africa. If that can solve the abuse of democracy in Africa, then Nigeria should be the next target. Another said, not our Nigeria, but Niger Republic, please. Nigerian for Niger and Nigerian for Nigeria. Yeah, of course. Another said, Nigeria own will soon take place. Tinubu wait for the turn of Nigeria as most corrupt nation in Africa. Another said, politicians are paid with 65% of our revenue, making Nigeria the world's most expensive democracy. Out of the remaining 35% that is available for both capital projects and running of government, a major part is stolen. The politicians have made governance in such a way that government only caters for their own welfare and nothing else. There is no developmental infrastructure whatsoever. Even the judiciary is crippled. This is why the military has to intervene and eliminate the old constitution. Another said, I didn't mean Nigerian soldiers will not sabotage everything. This is what could have been happening in our country. Another said, it is not in Niger Republic this coup supposed to be done. This decision is supposed to be taken by Nigerian soldiers. Another said, very good one. Another said, Nigerian army, how far now? Oh yeah, oh. What are you still waiting for? Another said, oh, you great military men of Nigeria, please come and take over our land and save us from this hardship imposed to us by the APC government. Another said, this is a warning to the judiciary and politicians to do the right thing or expect a takeover to maintain law and order. Another said, ignore you said. I'm very sure whoever that's involved will pay dearly for the senseless and unsuccessful action. Another said, Nigerian coup is overdue, I beg. Another said, why is it that 99%, if not all, of the comments are in favor of a military rule takeover in Nigeria? Wallahi, something must be wrong somewhere. Let Tinubu run back home and put his house in order. On this, seriously, biting hardship and calamities, he plunged the poor citizens of Nigerians in the name of his capitalist policy of subsidies withdrawal, only to dance to the tune of IMF and World Bank. Another said, you can't be disgusting in repetition and ordering others to desist from plying the same route democratically went through to where you are. Let truth be told, these so-called democratically elected leaders are the main reasons coup will continue to be the order of the day in Africa, because they are not better off. My prayer is that God shouldn't allow such in Nigeria, because I don't see the difference between the Niger situation and that of Nigeria. Another person said, exactly my thoughts. The only problem is that the militants are stronger than the military in Nigeria. If not, why is the Kubo carrying gun around? Another said, instead of him to be expecting another one in Nigeria, he's busy making noise. But there's no be answers where you go send your boys to go delete. Another commenter said, Obasanjo government made it impossible for the military to take over power in Nigeria, but didn't stop the politicians from stealing public funds, leaders with selfish interest. Another said, most of Nigerian leaders are in trouble because they saw what happened in Niger. Our leaders, they invest many of their things there. They don't want to lose what they invest, so that when we consider, they are not looking poor. They are not looking at the poor people who are suffering. They're just looking for themselves and their children. I'm very happy with what happened in Niger, and I wish to be in my country, Nigeria. Oh, okay. Another person said, I love that. Gradually, politicians, it's time to wake up. Put citizens first in all things or face your own karma. Another said, is this going to happen in Nigeria? Make we wait. Another said, Nigeria will never experience a coup detachment. Bad government is better than the best military government. Another said, the next country to carry out coup is our country. Oh God, help the ordinary sergeants in Nigerian army to kick out our corrupted government. Another said, can corruption stop corruption? The answer is never. Another said, I think we need military men to rule us in this country again so that we can deal with some bloody pen armed robbers. Another said, no difference between Tinubu and Buhari's government. Buhari was busy chasing shadows while Nigeria is bleeding. Likewise, Tinubu now. Tinubu, if the government of President Bazoum of Niger Republic was good, the soldiers wouldn't overthrow his government. This making 3 or 4 African countries their soldiers are taking over from their president. Then someday it will happen too in Nigeria. There's a lot of suffering in the African countries, but their leaders kept their deaf ears as if nothing is happening. Another said, of course they will ignore any dubious person who has sent such position through corrupt and fraudulent means. He is irrelevant because it was imposed on the people. Another said, nice one. All corrupt African leaders must be booted out, including ours. Another said, there will be no other coup anywhere in this world that could be worse than the one carried out by INEC and APC in the last presidential election. Another said, good for them. All these African governments are taking their citizens for a ride. Any Nigerian citizens they see there, let them arrest, including, Another said, when are they coming to do ours? Please, this evil happening in this Nigeria is much and needs to be ended immediately. Another said, so our president forgot that the town hall is different from Bala Blue Bulaba. The warning was not good enough to generate electricity to roast corn. Another said, military has always been the best for African leadership. Democracy is not an African thing, wallahi. Another said, why would they not ignore him? They know too well that he's an illegitimate president in power. Soon they will come after him for allowing King Ahab own a private army. Another said, very good, let the military continue, please. African leaders are wizards. Another commenter said, a coup d'etat is the last resort in the range of arms by which a crook government that wills to remain should be removed. Okay, so those are some of the comments that trailed the coup that is said to have happened in Niger Republic as the Nigerian soldiers ignore Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a president of Nigeria's warning and all of that as the ECOWAS chairman. What's your opinion on this? Please drop it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Do remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel. To our new subscribers, thank you for joining. And to existing subscribers, thank you for always stopping by. We'll see you in the next video. God bless Nigeria. Bye for now.